All right, welcome to the webinar. My name is Jared Sparr. I will be your host, so let's get started. If you are a dry cleaner, you are in the right place. If you're tired of wasting your time and your labor cost, having your employees process payments for your customers, and having long lines waiting to get that transaction completed, you are in the right spot. Oh, my computer is locked up. Okay, there it goes. Cool. All right, so here's your problem. Your employees are manually processing credit cards or payments every single day from your customers, and it's costing a fortune for you, and it's taking up a lot of time. Maybe your POS system has an integration feature where it's integrated in there, which is great, but we're going to show you how to literally eliminate, I don't know, like 1 or 2 minutes off of every transaction. And we're going to show you how to cut your credit card processing fees by a minimum of 70%. So if you're frustrated with the time and the labor, we're going to show you how to do that. All right, so there's got to be a better way. And if you're frustrated with that, we are going to show you. Now, if you are a traditional dry cleaner, if you're a franchise dry cleaner, this is a perfect fit for you. And also, if you're independent or if you're non-traditional, like maybe you do additional services, this will work for you as well. So don't think just because you have a franchise, you're locked into the franchise system, because we're going to show you how you can use our system in conjunction with that system. All right, so the first question is how? Um, let's start by saying that typically what happens is your customers come into your location, drop off dry cleaning. A couple of days later, they pick it up. When they pick it up, they give your employees or your staff a ticket. Um, your staff gets the dry cleaning, gets it up in available form, runs does the payment acceptance on the credit card machine and also on your management software. Sometimes they might do it directly into the management software, which is great because it saves a lot of time. So that's your system right now. If you get 2 or 3 customers at a time, they're all kind of stacking up and waiting in line, and it takes a lot of time. And it's also expensive for you to pay for your staff to do it. There's got to be a better way. What if there's a way that you can automatically bill your customers before they even walk in the door? So all you have to do is get their dry cleaning, check the box inside your management software, and you're good to go. What if there's a way that that information can be automatically populated and your customers are trusting enough that they put the information in themselves so your staff doesn't have to? So let me show you how. First question is it secure? And yes, it's completely secure. It's PCI compliant. But what I mean by secure is in today's society, the biggest theft or data loss is coming from employees. So your employees will never ever see a credit card or credit card data again, which makes it extremely secure because that's where the loss is usually happening, and that's what we're going to eliminate. So your customer is going to get a portal. First time you send them a bill, they're going to log into their portal. They're going to click a box, set up their username, set up their password, put on all their pertinent information, which would be the address and email and contact and so forth. Now, the next thing they're going to do is they're going to set up their payment information. And with that, it could be first choice of credit card, second choice of check by phone. I love the pay by check feature because for you, you're saving 70% over your credit card processing. So it's a huge, huge savings for you. And you can actually set up 2 payments features so that customers say they have check by phone as their first option and they don't have the money available, it automatically rolls over into their credit card that they've entered in the system as well, and you don't have to worry about not getting payment. And more importantly, your staff never has to see the credit card information. Now, the customer can set up multiple different notifications and features. Just for example, a couple of them, they can set up a payment notification feature. So before you make the payment, you kind of let them know what's going on. It's all done by email. It's all automated. They can also set up a payment confirmation. Payment confirmation is different from the notification in that if the notification says it's coming out of your checking doesn't have the money available, it rolls over to credit card, the confirmation actually says, hey, it came out of your credit card. So now they can do their bank recs, and everything is very smooth and very easy to use. So, question for you is, how do I get paid? Well, again, credit card or check, and there's incentives for your customers to use the pay by check feature, which is going to save you 70%. The system automatically bills your customers when the dry cleaning is done. So once you update your management software, we can pull that data, pull it into our system, and then automatically bill that customer via their preferred payment. Now, It's all stored and all automated. So it makes your life super easy because again, as soon as that data or that dry cleaning is done, you hang it up on the rack, you go to your management system, you update it and say that that process has been done, automatically bills your customer. And even if they don't come in for 3, 4, 5 days or 10 weeks to pick up their dry cleaning, you've already been paid, which makes your life and your cash flow so much happier. And so there's an NSF I talked about a little bit. There's a second payment option on file, so it automatically rolls over. And let's say, for example, both of them NSF, like they have a check and a credit card, NSF on the first, the check or the credit card gets declined, the system automatically will notify both you and the customer. So you know what's going on, and you don't have to do anything right away. The customer knows what's going on. They have a link in that email. They go in, they update the system, they make sure the payment goes through. Now, what you need to do is just double check. And if it's 2 or 3 days have gone by and they haven't gone through and updated information, then you do need to make a phone call and follow up. This is the same system that TGI Fridays and Domino's use right now. So if you say, no, we're a retail business, a system like that doesn't work for me. It does work for you. And if TGI Fridays and Domino's, some of the biggest businesses in the country that are completely retail, are using it, it definitely will work for you. And it's something that your customers are used to. So don't think that because it's new or new to you, your customers are not used to it because they're already using it at different places of business. It's just not as traditional inside of your type of business. So like say, for example, at TGI Fridays, you can actually order and pay for your bill through an app on your iPhone at the table, and the waiter never has to take your credit card. It's a great way for them to be more secure. And Domino's loves it because you can order on the phone and or order online, and it stores your data, but it also stores your favorite menu items. So it speeds up the process of you ordering it, but it makes their life so much easier because there's less human interaction and there's less errors because of that less human interaction. Think of the single mom that comes into your place. All she has to do is, if she sets up her portal this way, she can click on and approve that payment, and away it goes. When she comes in, she can just give you a ring or a text, and your staff can bring your dry cleaning out to the car for her, so she never has to leave her car. Outstanding way for her to not have to worry about leaving the kids in the car. Makes her life super easy. It makes your business unique, so she's going to come to your business over your competitors. All right. So, question is, does it work with my current management and scheduling software? Yes, it does. Typically, it's a standalone or a side-by-side system. There is data entry. That's probably how 90% of our customers use it, just because they're more comfortable using it that way. We can use different portals to integrate. We can use import and export features from your current management software. There's lots of ways we can do it. If you do have a proprietary software, like say, for example, you have like a franchise software, we can show you how to use data scraping, which is a unique way of saying we can get the data out of your management software, and we can use that to automatically pull the payments out and pull the data to make sure the payments go automatically for you. And anywhere in the system, we can make it so that you can do it whatever level of control you want. If you want it to be automated, great. If you want it to be a check and balance system, so at the end of the day, you make checks in the boxes next to the ones you want to go, great. However you want to set it up is most convenient for you, that's how we'll make sure it's done for you. So, excuse me, with the solution, we have shown you how you can save a ton of time doing customer checkout. We've shown you how to provide more convenience for your customers, how to increase security because your employees won't see your customers' sensitive data, how to give your customers more payment options and backups, so in case one fails, which is great for you because you're reducing your fees, how to give your customers incentives to pay with check versus credit card. Check will save you 70%. And what we've noticed too is there's a feature of convenience fees. If you want to use a convenience fee, you can do that. It's getting more and more accepted, and because you have the free ACH option, it's a great way to do it. What you can do is just charge a small, like 49-cent convenience fee. It's not a lot. Most customers are not even going to think about it twice. And that 49 cents is going to cover your credit card processing fees. It's literally no money out of your pocket for doing any credit card processing going forward. It's going to speed up your cash flow tremendously, and it's also going to work within your current system, so you don't have to worry about the monster that's behind the curtain. All right, so what's the next step? What I'd love for you to do is give me a call so I can give you a live demo. Once you see the software and understand how it works, you will be amazed at the ideas that you're going to come up with and how it's going to work for you. My phone number and contact information, my email is right on the screen. Please give me a call or an email, whichever is more convenient for you, and we'll set it up at your convenience. It usually takes about a half an hour. The demo itself is like maybe 10 minutes, but we end up talking for an extra 20 just on different ideas and how it works. Um, and the way we do a quote, which I love to say, is we don't quote based on how much the system costs. What we do is we show our customers how much money they can save. So I'm going to have to ask you a few questions. And with that, I can provide you with a quote that from day one, the more you use the software, the more money you're going to save. And you're going to be so much happier the way that your cash flow is going through, the way your customers like you better than your competition, and how things are going to work out. So if you have any questions or to set up a live demo, please give me a call. Thank you.